So it's the first day of the On The Flyer TV festival here at Weston. Big money festival as well, lots of money to be won, which is great. I've drawn a great peg apparently, peg 2 on Stretton. Well, I know it's a great peg. I've been here, the last time I ever fished here I actually drew this peg. I had a great day. The venue's a lot different now, there's a lot more bites to be had, a lot more stockies and stuff like that. So I spoke to Kristen and Matty Dawes, they give me some good advice because I'm a bit undecided what to do. I didn't know if to fish casters or pellets. Hopefully I'll have a nice day, just fishing across with pellets, down the edge. I know Mark Calvert was here the other week, he caught some big carp there. So, you know, weight wise I don't know, £120 might be a good weight. Don't really know what to expect, but it's the same as always, try and stay in the top 2 in this section, give myself a chance going into tomorrow. Hopefully we have a great day.
We're on the Flyer TV 2-day festival at Weston, drawn peg 10 on Stretton. I was on this a couple of weeks ago, to be honest. I was on the Fish Midlands qualifier, so it's not really the best. I think bagger on peg 2 is going to be hard to beat. There's a lot of carp live up that arm, so I'm going to have to try and catch a lot of hide, a lot of stockies to try and compete. So we'll give it a go, see what happens at the end.
Welcome to Western Pools for the On The Flyer 2-day event, Big Money Festival. It's day 1 today and I've drawn peg 12 on Belve. Really good peg, to be fair, happy enough. Tactics for the day will be just early doors, just to flick some pellets across, hopefully mug 1 or 2 carp. It's going to be a carp match for me basically. Ground bait of maggots in the edge, chuck a few hard pellets short. If I need to fill the gap somewhere else, maybe a few casters down the middle, but predominantly carp, hard pellets, and hopefully finish down the edge with some big boys on ground bait of maggots or worms.
Right, so we're here today on the On The Flyer TV Mega Festival here at Weston. Now, I haven't actually fished one of Gary's festivals before because normally I'm working in midweek, but because I could get on this one because of the bank holiday, so I'm looking forward to it. Now, it's over Canal, Stretton, Belve and the Clay Pit, so section points, nice and fair. You're not going to draw out with it if you're on a lake, you can get your fish for your section. Now today I've drawn my favourite peg at this venue. I've been coming here for years, probably over 16 years I've been coming here, and I've drawn my favourite peg 18 on Canal. Now, yesterday my good mate Robbie had a massive weight on peg 19 in the teams of 3, so there's a few carp about hopefully. Now this is a dead simple approach on this lake. Where I am in the arm, it holds the most carp in the lake, so what you got to do is I'm literally just going to flick a rig to the far bank. I've also set up a slapping rig at 16 metres. Now when I qualify fisher off peg 16, that's how I caught them that day, so I'm not going to get obsessed with that flicking rig. I've got a slapping rig as well, and then basically I'm going to feed some ground bait in the edge with either maggots or worms on the hook, and I'm just going to play it safe, fish casters up and down the middle if I need to, because there's a lot of hide in this arm, like 10 ounces to £1.5 pounds. And if them big F1s decide to drift down from peg 20, I can catch them as well. So they're like £3–4 pounds. So I'm probably talking it up. I'm probably going to do rubbish now, but I'm made up to do this morning, and it gives us a chance to get that section win.
Hey, what do you say? Town could be red by the end of the day. If you feel alright, we can throw it and drive. With the radio up so loud they can hear us a mile. Me and you, nothing to do. These days they come and go. Me and you, nothing to lose. I feel it in my soul. So let's let the good times roll. Down, we'll never come down. When the sun comes up, we'll be feeling how we do right now. My heart's on fire, coming down to the wire. While the world sleeps, we'll keep burning brighter.
So you join me here today on the day 2 of the Big Money Festival at Weston Pools, run by On The Flyer TV. Day 1 I drew myself 8 on Belve, which I draw quite a bit, to be fair. I drew 8 on Belve the other week, and then I've drew 20 opposite, so I've been in that area quite a bit, so I felt like I had a rough idea what to do. As far as how it went, I fished for skimmers early. I caught an odd 'un, but I fished casters, and I think I should have fished maggots. But I've caught an odd 'un early, and then last 2 hours I've had some carp rock up in the edge where I've just threw some casters, and I've had a nightmare, to be honest. I've just lost too many fish. But long story short, I've had 60 pound, which was 4th in my section, so the festival's over really. Andy Mann won that with 100 pound off peg 12. As far as today, I've drew 16 on Stretton, which is a good peg. I'm happy. Really what I'm going to do, I'm just going to try and win the match, because that's all I've got going for me. I mean, you can win biggest weight of the week, and there's a good payout for winning the match, so that's the plan. I'm just going to probably fire casters long, try and just catch everything for 4 hours, and then try and catch some carp in the edge last hour.
Right then, so day 2 of the On The Flyer TV festival here at Weston Pools. Yesterday I drew 33 canal. I've had a lovely day's fishing. Not a great peg, but a fair section peg. Managed from 2nd in the section, just missing out to Rob Swan. Hopefully that doesn't cost me, but looks like it could. Today I've drawn a great peg, 32 on Belvedere. Never fished the lake before, but it looks lovely, looks lovely. There was a big weight come off it yesterday. I think he had 118 of mainly carp, so something that suits me well. Section of death really. You've got the likes of Bennett, Rob Swan, Ian Welsh, John Harvey. They're all on good points as well, so it'd be a great section. But I really fancy it. I'm just going to flick a rig early, just like he did yesterday, catch some carp, hopefully catch some carp late on down the edges, and hopefully try and catch the biggest weight of the week. I think I've got 128 pound to beat, but I feel like it's going to fish better all round today. So hopefully try and catch 140 plus, but it's a big ask, but hopefully just win a section. Tough ask again, but if I can, hopefully I can sneak into the frame and be a lovely end to the festival.
Right, well, you join me on day 2 of the On The Flyer TV 2-day Weston Pools Big Money Festival. Yesterday I had a great day. I drew peg 6 on canal, and it's a brilliant area of the lake. It's quite consistent along that whole bank, and I just kept it dead simple and fished maggot shallow, fried. Probably had about 80 of them, so a very busy day, and then about 60 pound of F1s in the edge shallow on casters, so lovely day's fishing. The last hour slowed up a little bit, but I still ended up with 120 pounds, which was a lovely day's fishing, and that was enough to win the section, so really pleased. Halfway there, essentially. I was 2nd in the match with that, I think, behind Matty Dawes, who had 128 off peg 18 canal, so well done to him. Day 2, and I've drew peg 24 on the Belvedere, and to be honest with you, I don't really fancy it. I don't think I'll be able to win the section here. I'll obviously be giving it my best shot, but I've got section of death. I've got Andy Bennett next peg, Brad Lucas down there in the corner on 32, which is a really good peg. Got loads of space down there. It's a little bit tighter in the middle here. And then I've got some fantastic anglers opposite me. I've got Ian Welsh, I've got John Harvey, and Alan Hughes, their venue expert. So very tough section, and it's probably one of the last pegs I would have picked. But plan of attack, I'm going to have to try and catch some big carp, I think, if I'm going to do any good. I'm going to need to catch 100 to 130 pound, I think, to win the section. So because it's so narrow, I'm not going to fish shallow, I don't think. I don't feel like I'm going to have enough, catch enough fish to sort of do well doing that. So I'm just going to focus short. Hopefully the fish will come in on that short line. I'm going to throw maggots at 5 metres out my hand. Probably fish down to that left-hand pallet. Hopefully catch some big carp there. And that's about it. I'm going to throw some casters down my right edge, I think, just as a bit of a throwaway. I know Charlie Law caught on it yesterday, so a bit of information from him there. But we're going to give it our best shot, fingers crossed. I think the man to watch will be Andy Mann or Matty Dawes. They've both of them have drew good pegs, so they're my picks for the festival wins. But yeah, we'll give it a go. Hopefully we catch some.
Right, last one of the pools, folks. This is always one of my favourites because it gives everybody a chance, even if you've had a bad first day. And this guy deserves it because John Harvey did nothing but lie to him all day yesterday. So it serves him right. Picking up 560 quid for the biggest weight of the festival, non-accumulative, with a weight of 190 pound and 1 ounce from Peg 12 on Belve today, Steve Openshaw. Oh, look at that, mate. That's a nice thick one, isn't it, that? Well done, mate. Cheers. Right then, folks. Moving on to the final frame. We're paying the top 8, and for those that didn't hear me this morning, as with always with all my competitions, the frame money is paid out electronically because I don't carry the cash around with me, so I'll need your bank details and we'll get that paid over the next couple of days. Coming in 8th place, and I don't think we should clap him because he hasn't bothered showing up, it's Brad Lucas. Bad boy. Boo. Bad man. In 7th place overall, and we can cheer this guy with picking up 250 quid and a total weight of 231 pound 5 ounce, picking up with 4 points, Rob Swan. Hey? Yeah, you got to get it, yeah. There you go. It's worth mentioning as well, the top 3 all had 2 points, then we had 2 on 3 points, and 6th, 7th and 8th were all on 4 points, so it was really close at the top. Coming in 6th place, picking up 350 quid with a total weight of 235 pound and 13 ounce and 4 points, James Garside. Well done, mate. Superb. Thank you. 5th overall with 3 points and a total weight of 113 pound 3 ounce, picking up 500 quid, Paz. Off the pit, mate. You should have said. Off the pit. Where have you been the last 4 out of 5 matches?
On the pit.
I didn't know, mate. Go on, clear off. That's what you're doing. Right, 4th overall, picking up 700 quid and a total weight of 286 pound and 2 ounce with 3 points, Steve Openshaw. You've had a right payday, haven't you?
I think so. Cheers, mate.
Right, folks, the top 3. You also get a trophy, and don't be going anywhere because I need a picture of you all. Coming in 3rd place with 2 points and a total weight of 221 pound 15 ounce, picking up 850 quid, Andy Mann. Well done, mate. Let me give you this trophy as well. 3rd place, mate. There's that. And there is that. Watch it, mate, so you don't drop it. Got it?
Yeah, cheers.
In 2nd place with 2 points and a total weight of 229 pound 10 ounce, picking up 1,200 quid and flying that Welsh flag again is John Harvey. Just be careful with it, mate. Just hold that there, yeah?
Drop it, is it?
Yeah, if you want. It's yours now. I'm not bothered. So, folks, that leads us on to the festival winner, the first ever On the Flyer TV Mega Fest here at the superb Weston Pools Fishery, picking up £2,000 and a total weight of 262 pound and 6 ounce. Perfect 2 points. This year's winner, Matty Dawes. There you go, mate. Well done, mate. I'll give you that. Give you that. Yeah, take that. So can I have the top 3 for a picture, please? And obviously don't go anywhere. And apart from that, thanks for everything. That's a wrap. Thanks a lot.
Right, so we've just finished the final day of the On The Flyer TV Mega Festival here at Weston Pools. Now, I've been lucky enough to have 2 perfect point score and actually win the festival. So what I'm going to do is run through my 2 days of how I've gone about it, and I've had some brilliant days fishing. So the first day, as I spoke about earlier in the video, I was on 18 Canal, and I said I was going to go about flicking casters as the backup line. Now, how my day went, I started flicking across for some carp, didn't really catch any. I think the overnight rain killed that. I think the lake temperatures went a little bit cooler, so I've just had a busy day's fishing up and down on casters, having a lovely day. I caught some F1s which caught me out really, because normally I don't catch many F1s there, but they were quite big, the ones I caught, so that's topped my weight up. I had a brilliant day's fishing. I think I had 128 pounds. That's actually won the match as well. So that was a perfect start to the festival. So coming here this morning, I was thinking, right, I just need a nice steady section peg. I can get 100 to 120 pound, and I think that'll just be enough. Now, I've gone in the bag, 6 Stretton. I love this peg. It's actually the peg actually won my first match here at Weston Pools off. So I've had a bit of a mad 2 days really. I've drew my favourite peg on Canal, and the peg I've won my first match on here at Weston years ago. I think like 16 odd years ago. But I've just had a simple day again. I set up pellets across at 16 metres for shallow and on the bottom. I set up a flicking rig because it widens out there to my left, and then I just threw some maggots short. I had a dead simple day. I had a nice start flicking a pellet just across to the cover. I probably had 40 odd pound first hour. I was cruising for probably 3 hours, just catching a few fish on pellets shallow on the bottom, ticking over nicely. And then I've come short late. Now, probably sound a bit stupid, but the peg's just got a little bit slower. So what I've done is I felt like I had enough of weight that I caught early, so I've just dropped on the bottom, just ticked over a few stockies, a few hard, odd skimmer as well, and I've had a lovely finish there, and I've ended up with 133 pound, which has won the section. Obviously means we can win the festival. So it's been a mint 2 days. The first one I've actually done it on the flyer, so mega payouts as well. I've won nearly like 2.5 grand, I think it is, that we've won. So mega payouts, brilliant fishing, good laugh as well. Had a bit of nice food and a few pints in the clubhouse, so perfect day's fishing. And if you want to get on them, have a look at them and get stuck into them.